몇 번 들어가나요?
샤이는 빠져나갔고요. 자, 그러면 최후의 습격.
지금 다대 야수 정말 대단히 또 게 뭐냐면요.
네.
자, 이거는 어쨌든 블루가 이깁니다.
그렇죠.
블루가 있으면 이겨요. 이건 중요한 게 아니라
그렇죠.
다대 야수에 다시 한번 감탄한 게 네. 그러다 보니까 프로스 같은
Light up, empty your mind. Drink, puff, shake your head. Taste, enjoy, show your respect. Coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. Bitter, sweet, seduce your soul. Sip, inhale, wet your lips. Taste, enjoy, reveal yourself. Coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. I'm sitting down in a cafe, no one waits. I'm just killing time, waiting for nothing but coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. Oh, 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 oh. Brew, light up, empty your mind. Drink, puff, shake your head. Taste, enjoy, show your respect. Coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. Bitter, sweet, seduce your soul. Sip, inhale, wet your lips. Taste, enjoy, reveal yourself. Coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. I'm sitting down in a cafe, no one waits. I'm just killing time, waiting for nothing but coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. Oh, 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 oh. I'm sitting down in a cafe, no one waits. I'm watching through the window, no one passes by. I'm swallowing giant dream, no one cares. I'm just killing time, waiting for nothing but coffee, cigarettes, and rock and roll. Oh, 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 coffee, cigarettes.
And welcome back to what I'm just gonna say is my favorite series I've ever casted of League of Legends, and Kakao gets the MVP, 9-2-10 on that Jungle Nocturne. What a performance by KT and Samsung Blue, crazy right to the very end.
And I mean, really, the KT Arrows showing once again that they're one of the few teams that can make this Nocturne pick work. Here we go, coming in on a heart, easy kill.
Oh yeah.
And Rookie not having to use his ult right there. Rookie coming in, Kakao does get a little bit of a turnaround. Rookie does go, but he'll take Dade with him. That ultimate, he'll end up flashing over the Wraith wall right there in order to escape. There we go.
But yeah, Kakao, and the thing is no tanky shenanigans for Kakao. Oh no.
Look at Rookie right here. He
Full
just
damage.
totally saved Kakao in that situation. Now Someday coming in, intervention down. Rookie does fall, but they turn it around. Achani will pick up that kill with his ult on to Spirit, and then Someday able to track down Acorn afterwards. And what crazy teleports in this game.
Yeah.
Kakao with the long range
flames.
initiation onto Heart.
all the
And he
damage
gets
he
some
does
damage
too,
down
man.
before dying himself, but it's the mop up afterwards from the ultra tanky Maokai.
Well, they got the ult out on Zillion as Def dies too.
Johnny's Morgana was really good that game.
That was. Yeah, he had a lot of good ults, a lot of good dark bindings. Sanchez that one right onto Def.
And here comes Kakao once again. There they take out Deft. This is the last fight that really turned things around, get right back on top of Deft.
Yep.
And then the chase begins. Samsung without those ults, without those Zhonya's, they got nothing. Rookie dashing his way through the minion wave onto a kill.
There it is. So it all comes down to this. One final game to decide who comes away as champion in Champion Summer.
And this is important for the Arrows. Now Samsung Blue for Worlds, they are first place seed from
They're already
Korea.
through, yeah.
They do not need to win this for any placement at Worlds. They will be first place seed no matter what. But the Arrows can make their schedule, they can make their lives a lot easier. If they win, not only do they get their first Champions win ever,
Yep.
but they also have the opportunity to skip on one of those stages of regionals, play one fewer best of 5. And that's important when you're trying to keep strats, keep that momentum up.
Oh yeah, massively important, man. Any edge is a big edge. And here we go. Picks and bans. Oh no, just picks.
Just
Because
picks.
it's blind pick.
All right, and let's talk about this.
Okay.
So Samsung Blue has not played in a blind pick game. KT Arrows have played in 2 this playoffs. Now their compositions were Gragas top, Lee Sin, Kassadin, Pogba, and Morgana for one of them against S, and then their one before that, Kassadin, Lee Sin, Yasuo, Twitch, and Thresh. So what are they going to go with tonight? 2 pretty different compositions, actually. Kassadin in both, but one mid lane, one top lane. Someday, of course, he's always a Shen player,
Yeah.
no matter the meta.
Always a Shen player.
Now, the Alistar's been banned. The Orion has been banned all the time tonight. Lee Sin has been mostly out of the picture as well. Zed has been gone for Dade. Will they take these champions that we've seen?
Well, no quick lock-ins for either team. Usually we see a couple teams, lock in a couple positions right away. What are we going to see? The KT composition is absolutely insane. I doubt we're going to see that. Dade gets his Yasuo, though. Someday, Kakao locked in. What's it going to be? Are we going to have WTF 2 Yasuos? And 2 Maokais? And 2 Alistars?
This would actually be one of the more mirror blind picks that we've ever seen, Noah.
Yeah, it would be, for sure.
Oh my, it's happening.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It is happening.
Oh,
There it is!
man.
The triple mirror! Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to cast these team fights at all.
Okay,
be
well,
hard.
the problem with very similar compositions is that whoever gets a tiny lead
Yeah.
can frequently snowball it really, really hard. Now that said, obviously the team with the Kog'Maw is going to have that better late game scaling, whereas Corki will have that power spike early. We haven't seen Kakao's Lee Sin yet. There's a reason, though, why he's been banned so consistently by Blue over the course of this series.
Yep, that's right. Same goes for Dade's Yasuo as well. He had a couple opportunities to pick it up, but overall, a terrifying champion for him. And this is it. Do or die time for both Samsung Blue and the KT Arrows. The final game of Champion Summer starts right now. Let's get in the game. here we go. Welcome to Summoner's Rift, the final game of Champion Summer, KT Arrows versus Samsung Blue. It all comes down to this, and you can tell the crowd knows it. Man, what a crazy up Deft in a little bit of trouble. Hachani trying to get him right. Oh no, they're gonna try to get him. Deft having to take that Valkyrie for level 1. That already could be big.
But he didn't use Flash. Hachani did burn Flash right there. And it's going to be Tree Wars.
All right, this is gonna be
up in the top lane.
This is gonna be a little bit tricky.
Okay.
All right.
So, interesting situation. Now, Acorn has decided to start Flask, whereas Someday going for Doran's Ring. We'll have to keep an eye on how this works out. Different junglers, of course. Eve does have that flank in the late game. They've got 2 knockups for Yasuo on both teams, both in this case, Alistar and Maokai. But the thing about Alistar is that Hachani is a really good Alistar support player. He was playing Alistar before it was cool. He's the hipster Alistar player.
He is. Hipster Alistar. He's the Alistar skin that has like thick glasses and a little scruffy beard and a plaid suspenders thing going on.
That's good. I like it.
Yep, that's right.
Hipster Alistar.
Hipster Alistar. Oh, Spirit.
Oh.
Spirit. Are you kidding me? Nobody checked that bush. There's definitely not a jungler from the other team in it.
All right, blue invade from both teams.
Yeah. One just much more exciting than the other.
Okay, and one of the big differences too, Doa, is there are 2 exhausts on KT, whereas there's only 1, and that means that gives them twice as many opportunities to nullify Yasuo damage, and that may actually be a big difference in team fights in this game.
It's a really good point, yeah.
The Ignite just not going to do as much as having those 2 exhausts.
Yep.
And in blind pick, of course, you can't see that. So really, KT Arrows, they decided that probably Dade would be playing either Zed or Yasuo here, and so it was better to have 2 Ignites.
Yeah.
And Rookie and Dade and Yasuo Wars in mid lane.
Yep.
WTF 2 Samurai.
WTF, that's right, and neither one of them sharing, what do you know? Wow, that farming under turret. You know it's epic when the crowd gets into the farming under the turret.
Yeah, and we do see lane swaps, of course, coming alongside those blues. Now, as our observer is showing us, blue cleared on the KT Arrows side. Blue not quite cleared up on the side of Samsung. So timer will be received by blue.
Yeah. Red buff going over to Cacao. Oh no. What is a Juggalo? It's a Cacao fan, I guess. I don't know if I want to. Maybe that's not entirely true.
Okay, so some proxy farming going on. KT Arrows now, will they go for this early dragon? We do see them trying to 5-man it down on the bottom side. Heading up into the jungle first to set up some deep wards, making sure they can get this as cleanly as possible. Meanwhile, Maokai still on the other side of the map. Looks like this may be pretty free dragon here for the Arrows. That's a lot of precautions. Look, oh, they're going to try and bait it.
Okay.
Now, there are no wards right there, so as Rookie faints into the river brush, they may want to check it. They do see Alistar there. They're waiting.
Which Alistar, though? That's the key.
Okay, can they get the drop onto Samsung Blue?
Let's see, this is pretty insane. Hart throwing down the ward there. Okay, sees people coming in. The Johnny coming in as well. KT trying to make something happen here. Dade with the knock-up, Someday a little bit of damage. Hart comes in as well, and Dade trying to make something happen. Oh, but first blood goes to Cacao.
It's a 5v4.
It is now, and Dade's gonna get taken out. A double kill for Cacao. Acorn makes it out, and they're just gonna turn on to Dragon. So easy.
Great vision control around the Dragon for the KT Arrows, and even though Hachani's flash was down and actually Hart was able to get the flash pulled and there not enough follow-up in the 5v4, Cacao with 2 kills. That's a lot of assists as well. A big, big early lead taken by the Arrows.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, look at that. Already nearly 2,000 gold ahead at 5 minutes. Again, with the composition where 3 of the champions are the same on both sides, the momentum can shift so quickly and so thoroughly.
And we see teleports from both trees.
Yep.
WTF 2 trees.
2 tree boards. Well, see, WTF 2 trees doesn't really happen very much unless you're like in the desert or something, because the forests usually always have at least 2.
I'm really having trouble seeing the forest for the trees here, though, Doa.
That's true. That's true. But the real trick is seeing the team fights, or seeing the trees in the team fight.
Well,
But some days using the, like, only you can prevent forest fires version. Acorn's got the more normal one, I believe. No Christmas Maokai, oh well.
so sad. Hachani, the award over the race, they'll see the farming up from Dade right there. And at the end of the day, a lot of summoners using that little skirmish.
Quite a bit.
But yeah, it's going to be hard to make a play. Hart is there.
Yep, Hart maybe in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, take some damage.
He just wanted to clear out that ward right there. Dade saw it placed into the pit, but 2 more wards go in, and so his effort's a little bit in vain. Rookie hits 6 first, but there's a ping onto the brush. He walked out of into the mid lane just a little bit.
Oh wait, they're both the like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Forest Fire Maokai or something, whatever it's called, Ember something. This is crazy. These saplings are just so confused, man. They're like, but the other Maokai just catches him and he's like totally fine with it.
This is the worst, though. They're all using the same skins.
You're right, they are, aren't they? This is a nightmare that we always worried about. It's not 2 Mundos, but
Spirit
nice dodge. Nice dodge.
slinking around.
Yep. Kakao not using the SKT Lee Sin skin, surprisingly. Why? Why wouldn't you?
Spirit.
Channel the champions. Oh, Spirit coming from behind. Someday maybe in a little bit of trouble. Twisted advance over there. Can they chase him down? Kakao coming in to try to help out. He's going to safeguard over, and now Spirit could be in trouble. Getting low. Kakao waiting for an opportunity here. Acorn, they get the flash out of Spirit. Not bad. Twisted advance onto Acorn. He's getting low now. Oh, can they get the kill? No, not quite. Kakao comes in. They're going to just trade under turret.
Yeah,
This
shut
is
down.
Kakao.
Shut down gold going to Acorn right
Yeah,
there. Really
that
strange interaction between Twisted Advance and Resonating Strike.
I don't know what happened there.
During
That's
that.
bizarre.
And here we go.
The ultimate. It's high noon in the mid lane, man.
And the only thing that could make this final more perfect is if we ended up with another insane AD mid laner 1v1
Assassin versus
duel.
Assassin, yeah.
Is this going to be a replay of the Zed versus Zed, Ryu versus Faker duel, except Yasuo versus Yasuo, Dade versus Rookie?
Whose career will be crushed forever tonight? Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, and Dade going for the Aber's Blade first for a little bit of extra gold. Meanwhile, Zeal, more effective item really in terms of these early duels for Rookie. So Dade trying to farm his way back into relevance after dying early.
That's what Dade would do. Here we go, the knockups. There it is, last breath. And Dade exhausted. Can they finish him? Achani taking turret hits. They can. And a gank onto Dade. The lead grows for the KT Arrows.
Achani using that flash when it comes back up to make the play, flashing out of the river. Now they pink warded it earlier and then right into a headbutt, which then translated immediately into the last breath, so that the pulverize was available after the last breath to keep him sitting there with exhaust.
Exactly.
Of course, Dade's flash was down, so just a great plan on that gank. They knew exactly how they wanted to use that abilities. The headbutt displacement used to trigger the Yasuo ult. Didn't get greedy, just chained that CC.
Brilliantly layered CC. Well, after all that, still a 2,000 gold lead for the KT Arrows.
Shiv first for Rookie, so he's going to have an insane pressure advantage right now. And as he pushes that lane up against Dade as well, this is going to offer a lot more opportunities for Kakao to start deep warding the enemy jungle, because he's going to have much more freedom without the threat of Dade collapsing on him in the enemy jungle.
Yep.
So this is, it radiates out from the mid lane right here, having this kind of advantage. Now they do see Spirit with a pink ward.
Spirit. Okay, no real support there. I mean, they did have Hart coming down. Hart and Deft were there, so it's okay.
Everybody's swapping sides right now. A minute till Dragon's up. Teleports, of course, will be back for both of our Maokais.
Yeah. Maokai is plural. Spirit gets spotted by another pink ward, so no gank onto Rookie there.
Achani back for some more blood, potentially, if Dade pushes too far forward.
So bloodthirsty, man.
So many tornadoes.
That's right. Oh, here we go. Smash up in top lane. Someday, supposed to advance onto Deft. Trying to just make his way out, though. Looks like he'll be able to do it. Yeah, gets poked, but he'll be okay. Oh, flash. Wow, Deft really wants it. Whoa, that was so close. And Kakao finds Spirit. They kick him back. Spirit gets away, though. They have to escape.
Now, will Someday use this teleport to get back into the
I
top
wonder,
lane
yeah.
right now with the drag coupling up at 20? Probably he's just going to walk to drag or teleport to drag if necessary. You can see he's hanging in the base right now, waiting
Trying
to
to
see
figure it out, yeah.
which action he needs to take. Ward coverage significantly better for the Arrows. Arrows are taking control over the blue buff.
Yeah, they are. They're taking control of this game in a big way, too. Hart can't do anything about this blue buff being taken.
Yep, they give Arrow
to
the
Arrow.
blue just because he's going to be the one who's able to poke around this dragon just a little bit
Right.
better. And we do see Someday just going ahead and walking back up into that top side.
Yeah, when you don't need to teleport, why use it, you know? He'll be able to teleport down to Dragon if they need him to.
All right, blue elixir by Acorn. They want to make a play at this dragon right now. They're trying to power up to launch themselves back into this game.
Well,
so
let's
they're
see if they
going
can.
for the immediate benefit just so they can make a play.
It seems like they've got a little bit of an edge over Dragon right now. Kakao activates it with the Q. All right, meanwhile, in the land of nature versus nature. Tree versus tree.
We didn't. Oh. Just a little bit of poking going on right here.
Oh, Kakao coming in, and they knock him back. There's the last breath on the Spirit getting low. Ultimate, though, no. He does get that shield a little bit. Rookie tries to get away. Teleport coming in. Spirit could be still in trouble. Acorn coming down. He gets Swiss advance upon, but a double kill already for Dade. And now Someday in a bit of trouble. There's a nice knockup from Hachani. Can he get the rest of his team to safety, though? He can.
Dade
needed that one badly.
Well, huge turnaround for Dade right there. They
Yep.
tried to make that play, but it was a little bit overly aggressive. Two
Now they're going
versus
for that
three.
Dragon. Look at the poke from Arrow and Hachani coming in as well. The Dragon only at about half health. Can they actually poke them off of this?
Doesn't look like it.
Not
Spirit's
quite,
back
yeah.
up, though. They're going to have to give this one up.
Oh, Arrow needs to be so careful, yeah. All right, so Dragon taken by Samsung Blue.
Dead
And look at that, dead
even.
even gold. Yeah, we're back in action. These games, nothing matters. It's going to come down to the very last moment.
All right, they're trying to trade a mid lane turret for that drag, so KT Arrows can maintain their lead. They will be able to get it.
Looks like they should be able to, but I don't know, man. Dade coming in, a lot of damage onto Hachani. Dangerous stuff. Hachani in the back lines there. A kill from Lee Sin. They do get the turret. Dade getting jumped on. Whoa, Maokai kills Maokai. Only Acorn, the one to fall, and Arrow grabs a kill onto Dade in the process.
Yeah, using that Alistar ult, which had been held for a long time right
Yep.
there. He didn't burn it when he was getting attacked in the mid lane turret, instead saving that one, and that's what allows them to keep on moving forward
Wow, they
in
get
that
two
situation.
turrets.
Two mid lane towers and a couple kills. Arrows, so aggressive, just
Suddenly.
powering through.
Yeah, suddenly back up to like a 3,000 gold lead again after being tied like literally 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, Arrow with the blue buff too. That handover, that steal has been very critical
Yeah.
as he's been just constantly spamming and poking everybody down. I really, really, really want to see a replay of that. Now, Arrow is down in terms of CS. The Porky Deft was farming up in the top lane while
It's
they did have
103
that
though.
skirmish early in the game.
He's got the kills and the assist to make up for it.
And
He
there's
still
a-
picks up that Trinity Force first.
Yeah, went from Phage Mana Crystal straight into the T-Force, and
Yep.
there's a lot of money on Someday as well. Someday going to finish up his Rod of Ages right now.
Well, Acorn taking tree form this game. We'll see if it pays off.
All right, well, KT's in a big power spike.
There they are. Here we are again.
Dade's gone for Pickaxe, so he may be going for Infinity Edge as his next item. Looks like, and there's a difference that may occur here in terms of Yasuo builds. Now, it's possible that Rookie just picked up the Vamp Scepter for some sustain in lane, and we'll just start building into an Infinity Edge or something after that. But if you get the Infinity Edge, you're much more useful in terms of team fight burst.
Yeah.
But if you get the Blade of the Ruined King, you can split push really well. And the thing about having the Yasuo ahead right now is that there's nobody, because of the mirrors, if he has the Blade, there's really nobody on Samsung who's going to be able to stop him, which is
Good point.
dangerous.
Yeah, I would
Very
say so.
dangerous.
Speaking of dangerous, this bot turret is taking a lot of hits and Someday working on the top one as well. Acorn coming back to lane now.
Look at that ward control over bottom side.
Yeah,
KT Arrows just strangling the life out of the blue side of the map for Samsung.
Yep.
And this is, this delay on the Rod of Ages is going to hurt. It's going to hurt Acorn.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've got both the mid and top ahead for the KT Arrows.
Arrows coming in. They want this.
Acorn low already, and here comes Rookie to try to finish off the job. There it is, last breath, and a kill for Rookie. Arrow comes up to try to steal it at the end, but doesn't quite get it.
Now they have opened up an opportunity to lose their mid lane turret, so Samsung Blue just going to shove up, do what they can, but here comes the flank, and they're not going to get it.
Yeah, too much intimidation.
It's too much HP on that turret as well. Even this Trinity Force Corki isn't going to be able to get it down in a couple of waves.
Yep. Well, still a 3,000 gold lead for the KT Arrows. Make that a little bit more now that the top turret's gone down. 3 turrets to 0, 7 kills to 3. The KT Arrows are really opening up a gigantic edge right now.
Yeah,
already have.
I mean, game's crazy, but how do you come back into this if you're Samsung? And it looks like
make a lot of really lucky picks.
Rookie has gone from Cutlass straight into the pickaxe, so. Not using those boots, Dade going for the Ninja Tabi. He needs to be able to survive against this other Yasuo.
Yeah.
And now, so Cutlass, no blade needed. He's got the crowd control. He can out-duel if he needs to, and he can go into the Infinity Edge right now. As you can see, 600 gold up for Rookie, so it's not so bad.
And Blue Buff getting fought over right now. Blue trying to take it, but they get muscled out by the KT Arrows. Rookie comes over the wall, and they will get that Blue Buff. It looks like, Kakao managed to grab it. Despite the attempt from Deft to steal it with his ult. Steal it back, I suppose. And now, are they just going to rotate down to bot? Maybe try to make a pick when Samsung tries to defend this turret.
So Samsung Blue, they're going to have one power spike in this game, and that's when, well, maybe not even that actually, because the boots have been picked up for Dade. We'll have to see when Rookie gets his.
I would imagine it would just be when the gold just is enough that everyone has items.
Yeah, if they can get the Infinity Edge onto Dade first, they may be able to win a team fight through pure burst, but 2 exhausts again.
Yeah.
On KT side, they anticipated Dade to go Yasuo Rosette, and they guessed right.
This is the cool thing about blind pick as well, too, is that there is a lot of strategy. You have to have a plan going into it. You have to try to out-predict your opponent. And the KT Arrows seem to have done that so far.
So drag it up at 45, and
it's getting some vision control back.
Well, the Arrows have had just fantastic vision control over this bottom side the entire game.
Cow versus Cow, wow. Everybody jumps onto the Cow someday. Pops the ultimate spear, jumping in as well. Looks like Acorn wants some action as well, too. Meanwhile, Rookie gets into the back lines. Arrow, Heart getting occupied by him. Arrow flashes to the wall, turns around, comes back into the fight, gets a lot of damage onto Acorn. He will fall first, and Deft trying to fire over the wall, trying to do the damage. Someday comes back in onto Dade. Dade down! Rookie gets the kill. 3 for 0 so far. KT, oh my gosh, are they going to perfect ace? They will. They'll get Deft. That is it. A perfect ace. And I just cannot see Samsung Blue coming back after that.
No, Doa. This game is probably over at this point. Dragon going their way as well. And so much of that was the positioning in the jungle that the KT Arrows had. Not only did they have perfect vision over that entire area, but Arrow was able to get great auto attacks off from within the blue call.
All right,
now watch
let's watch this fight.
So they go on to Someday, and they think they get a good pulverize right here, of course. Dade comes in, 2-man over. Look at Arrow. Nobody's touching him. Heart comes over, and Deft walks all the way around, simply nullified by Arrow flashing over the wall. Kog'Maw got way more autos off over the course of this fight, and there's the power of the 2 exhausts. You can exhaust both Corki and Yasuo if you have them up.
Absolutely brilliant team fight for the KT Arrows. When it comes down to it, the scrappiness, the skirmishing seems to do the trick.
And 8,000 gold lead now for the KT Arrows.
That's going to be tough to come back from.
Yes. Well, and triple mirror, it's pretty much impossible. And you can see right there, Hachani has done just a magnificent job this game. And Kakao too.
009, man. Wow.
So, KT Arrows, this is your chance to redeem yourself on Baron control.
That's right, yep. One final time, right?
And look at this too. Arrow has gone for the Last Whisper on Kog as a second item. Typically see that played. It's just about the burst. He wants to just poke. Yep. And when you have Yasuo on your team, you can go ahead and give that blue buff to Kog'Maw every single time. And so this build, when he has infinite mana, is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. More like God Mom at this point.
Pretty scary.
All right, Samsung needs to make a big play here. Can they do it. They need a pick. They need it badly, and I don't know. I don't think KT's going to give them that opportunity. Cube nearly hits Deft. It was close. And so the KT Arrows still continuing to try to push that lead up, and they do have that Baron control. They've had it beautifully. The warding in this game from the KT Arrows, I think, is the best we've ever seen from them.
Yeah, it's definitely much improved, but they also have a titanic early game lead.
Yeah.
And the threat of the Baron is intense right now because they can do it so fast with Kog'Maw and Yasuo. Ssumday just pushing up. They're trying to make a pick. They want to wrap around and dive. Red buff secured. Rookie split pushing against Dade. Spirit trying to make a play onto Yasuo. It's about the only thing they can do.
But Ssumday is going to get walked right into. There's a ball prize. They knock him under turn. Whoa! Ping pong starring Ssumday as the ball. And he manages to make it out with about a third health.
But they know Spirit is on bottom side now. They saw him.
That's right. Kakao coming through. Looks like they're going to be able to take this turret. Yeah. Focusing it down.
Pings down. So even after they got chunked, the reason why the Arrows are able to move forward is that it looks like Rookie was pinging Spirit on the bottom side of the map, so they knew it was a 4v3. They know they're stronger even in an even scenario.
Yeah.
And so another tier 2 falls. 5 turrets to 0 right now.
It could not be more one-sided. You could tell
Coaching staff for
Samsung
KT.
coach, yeah, that's what I meant. Stress level intensifies once again.
Okay, Dade. Just gonna go ahead and move through, take out that Wraith.
Taking out some anger on the Samsung White. That's right.
Wow, full core item ahead across the board right now.
I can't
for
believe
the
it.
KT Arrows. There's really nothing that can be done.
You know, this is a big reason, I think, why the KT Arrows are so good at blind pick is because they get that lead early, and in blind pick, that lead means a bit more.
Well, they also get a lot of the champions that they want. So, I mean, we talked about this, but Hachani has pretty much only been playing Tristana, or not Tristana, Alistar and Morgana, and he played some Zilean tonight, but he hasn't had the biggest champion pool.
Yeah.
But he's always been so good on this Alistar pick, and they're still not actually lensing the brushes properly.
It's really been a must ban against Hachani, and we're seeing why right now. All right, oh, can they catch Acorn here? Kakao's going to throw out that Q. Oh, Acorn dodges, but it puts it within Twisted Advance Rate. Does the ultimate Ssumday, just shoving right in the back line. Nice headbutt, Bullrun. What a huge play. What a huge last breath. Samsung getting taken out. Ssumday with a kill there. Oh, and this is it. KT Arrows destroying Samsung. Hart comes in for the final kill onto Hachani. He's going to go down, though. There's one for Ssumday. Wow.
And, you know, Doe, we didn't mention this, but KT beat SKT in the Pro League Finals just a couple of weeks ago.
They did, yeah.
Last weekend, in fact.
That's a great point to bring up, man. I mean, if KT wins this today, they will have won the 2 biggest tournaments in the 2 basically biggest games in Korea in the space of about a week.
Here we go.
Oh, another play. Deft trying to get away. Twisted Advance will follow. He's going to have to flash. Teleport coming in now from Acorn. Rookie a little bit caught out, has to be kind of careful there. Oh boy, close call. But yeah, I mean, it would be so huge for this KT organization to win not only the biggest StarCraft 2 tournament, also the biggest League of Legends tournament in Korea. Pretty massive, massive accomplishment. And here we go, headbutt bone rise, right onto Deft. He's gonna Valk away. A little bit of damage onto Acorn from the turret. They're gonna keep chasing. Ssumday comes in from the side. Deft too low to really participate. Dade low as well. Hart turning around. He's gonna try to make something happen, but he's alone in the back lines. Dade jumping back. Deft trying to kite Hachani, trying to get back to him. There's another knockup. There's some action from both Yasuos. A kill for Ssumday, and there it is. More kills for KT, and Hachani gets taken down. Arrow with that, and now it's time for the Baron. The KT coaches finally showing some emotion. They know it's nearly impossible for their team to lose at this point.
Well, Spirit would have to have a miracle Baron steal. Hachani not going to make that possible.
No
He's
way,
just
man.
tooling that Evelyn around.
The one-man cow army, look at that. Hachani going so bloodthirsty. Spirit, even if he stole the Baron, would only steal it for himself. It wouldn't matter. And there it is, a Baron to seal the eventual victory. They are 13,000 gold ahead of their opponents.
This series has been something else, though. Huh?
It really
I mean,
has. This has been special.
This best of 5 is going to go down as one of the best in League of Legends history for sure.
Absolutely, man.
Such close games, such incredible team fighting in action.
The entertainment value off the scale. Let's watch that team fight again.
Yeah, you can see Dade getting knocked up right there. Deft has been low throughout this entire engagement because they kept poking him. Gets a decent Yasuo ult off right there at the end, but
Too little, too late.
last breath is really what that ult should be called.
Yeah, I guess so. More like last gasp for Samsung Blue. They take the
They
dragon.
got a dragon.
That's right. Oh, congratulations.
We take the little wins where we can.
That's right. It's all about, taking joy in the little things in life. Like that dragon when you're 13,000 gold down.
As we roll into Worlds too, you have to be a little bit worried for either Samsung White or SK Telecom T1K, whoever has to face the Arrows in the qualifier, because that's by no means, as they roll to a victory here, an easy task to take these guys out in a best of 5.
Yep.
So that's going to be really interesting. I mean, we're faced with a situation where if you had to put me on the spot and make a prediction right now, Doa, I have to say that SK Telecom K is not going to be going to Worlds this year. You expect White to win that best of 5 in the tiebreaker.
I think it's
and
very likely.
The Arrows
right.
in their current form are looking really strong.
Yeah, they are. It seems like every game tonight they've improved a little bit too. I really feel like we've seen this team get better even throughout the course of this best of 5. Now trying to siege this turret. And they've got that poke from Kog'Maw. What are you going to do? Corki's not going to be too helpful for Samsung anymore.
He's going to do what he can, but he didn't build that last one, so he's trying to go for Blade to deal with the mega tanks.
All right, well, here we go. Someday waiting in with that ultimate. They get the knockup onto Spirit. Nice knockup from Hart, but again, no follow-up. They're trying to get Spirit to the back lines, but it's not enough. Dade gets exhausted, and Deft getting some decent damage in. They're poking KT down pretty well. Someday tries to be careful. He goes in onto Deft. They get knocked back out again, and there's a kill. It's going to be Someday to go down, though. Now KT has to back away. Whoa, and Johnny dies to the turret, and what is this? What is this? Samsung Blue turns it around. Only Rookie makes it out.
They
Whoa.
went too deep there.
They did.
And Rookie never even used his ultimate during
Just
that
like
fight.
the Dwarves of Moria, man. They delved too greedily and too deep.
They did. I mean, Rookie still has exhaust and his ultimate up right there. They were both trying to wait to use the Yasuo ult until the mega tanks were dead. Dade did manage to fire his off first, however. And that was the power spike. Look at this, Noah. I was curious. Infinity
he's
Edge
got the
comes
IE.
first.
You're right.
And there's no IE on the side of the KT Arrows yet. He finished his Blade of the Ruin King, which is great in split pushing, but that's the KT Arrows not realizing how they should use that item. This Yasuo, Rookie, needs to be splitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The burst there from Dade with the big knock-up combos coming out of Alistar and out of Maokai. That IE is going to be much more useful. But now it's finished, and he's still a blade ahead, so whatever.
Okay, never mind. Forget everything Manji just said. It's still important, though. I mean, again, Dade with the good ultimate can make a big difference, as we just saw.
But Dade's Yasuo is getting better for the team fight.
Yeah.
Especially once he gets the Bloodthirster, which is going to be his next item, because that little bit of tankiness and the lifesteal can be pretty crucial. They're going to try and go topside one more time. No Baron buff for the KT Arrows, and we'll try sieging once again.
This would be one of the biggest comebacks we've ever seen if Samsung Blue manages to turn this one around.
It would be astonishing.
It'd be like the whole KT versus SKT finals from last year in like one game. That epic. All right, some damage onto that turret. KT doing what they can.
And it's hard to siege, of course, in
Sure
the
is.
mirror. And because Corki has those rockets, Kog'Maw's reliant on his W, but the risky run is if you use Bio-Arcane Barrage on a turret, you can open yourself up to an all-in because you need that to team fight. Kakao, what are you
here we
doing?
go, Kakao trying to kick Dade out. He sets him up for Rookie. There's the exhaustive follow-up. They want to take out Dade. He's the key. They do it. Oh no, Rookie dies. They got Rookie instead. And suddenly, Samsung Blue turning it around. Oh no, now they have Someday locked up, but Someday on the warpath a bit. Can they take out Dade? Doesn't matter. Okay, now Deft the only one down, and Someday tries to go in on a Spirit, but that's just going to be a kill for Evelynn, and that's twice now that Samsung Blue has won a massive team fight in their own base.
They tried to go back onto Dade, but Rookie engaged
They
with
really
his
tried.
ultimate. But the thing is, Rookie was exhausted. Dade was also exhausted. Dade waited for the exhaust to come back off, then counter ultimate and back on, did more damage, and that's why they won that team fight. So Rookie actually the one that goes down. Kakao just trying to get in there and get that kick. And KT Arrows, man, they
got a turret. I'm not going to call it a comeback, but I'm going to call it a glimmer of hope. I'm going to call it a glimmer of hope.
I'm getting worried that gold lead has gone down by 50% right now.
Yeah, and even still, we're at the point where nearly everybody has the items they want anyway. So the gold lead doesn't really matter who has it.
Well, also Deft has done a lot better job of farming. Arrow's been mostly grouped with his team, so
Yeah, it's been
the lead
mostly
he had
sieging,
has
fighting.
been cut.
Yep. Wow, what a game. What a game to finish off this series so far.
Well, it's not over yet. I
No,
mean,
not yet.
Samsung Blue has capitalized on those tower dives.
Well, this is what they do, man. They get down and then they come back, and they're way down this game. It's going to be a long road for them to catch back up, but they've taken a couple big steps.
Yeah, well, Baron up at 30, and Samsung's going to have to be very careful about how they move into this Baron pit, considering
Yeah.
KT's camping. They see Spirit.
Yeah, Johnny sees him. All right, Kakao waiting on the outside. And Rookie coming down as well. The Baron vision, the Baron control has kind of been the soft point for KT all night. The Achilles heel, if you will.
Well, they have a lot of wards in their inventories this time around.
Yep, that does help. Wards help with vision, I've heard. Rumor on the street.
So green and pink in that brush. That's the brush that has really troubled the Arrows this evening.
They take out the pink, but will they remember to scan it?
No, they have the pink ward there. So
Oh, they
see
do,
both.
all right.
Okay. And they keep clearing those wards. Now all they have to do is run Samsung Blue out of wards. They just need to sit here and run them out of wards.
Oh boy, Kakao coming in. They're trying to make a plan to Heart. Spirit's right there as well, though.
Teleport.
Coming in from Acorn. Someday throwing some saplings in there, and Arrow needs to be very careful about his positioning. They're going to go in on Dade. Someday get into the back lines. Heart coming around from the other side, though. There's the knockups. Knockups all across the board, but it's KT who's getting a bit low. A kill for Arrow, though. Can he make it play? He's still low. There's a double kill. Can he turn it around? Triple kill for Arrow. There's a knockup, though. Heart trying to make it happen. He gets knocked out. A kill for Kakao, and KT will take the fight. A quadra for Arrow, and that could be it.
They finally found the pick they needed onto Dade. No exhaust from Rookie that time. Even though Dade got a good counter ult off again, they're just too far behind.
Yeah.
There's the inhibitor. Now they can safely do that Baron. Oh boy, Noah.
Insane, man. I mean, that is it for the inhibitor. Are they going for it? Are they going for the win? Oh my gosh, I don't know if they have time. They're going for the first Nexus turret. They're going for the second Nexus turret. Is this it? Is KT Arrows gonna take it right here? The Nexus is going down. All they need to do is focus it. Oh my gosh, they're doing it. KT Arrows, Big Tank Champion Summer.
Are you kidding for the Arrows?
No way! OG and Kakao all night long.
And King Kakao is here, man. What a setup in the early game from him. And what a hell of a best of 5.
Wow. It may sound like people being crushed in the trash compactor in the Death Star, but that is actually the sound of joy from the KT Arrows. And Dade, so close to becoming someone who had done the impossible. 3 champions victories. Not gonna happen tonight, but man, what a run for Samsung Blue again. A huge threat for Worlds.
And of course, they're going 100%. They've got that first seed from Korea. KT Arrows and Spirit having a little bit of a hard time after that game, but hey, buddy, you got another chance. At least you don't have to go through the qualifiers.
That's true, yeah. The thing is they're going to Worlds. KT Arrows, it's still unknown. We're gonna find out week after next, but man.
KT Arrows have a long way to go. They will only have to play a maximum of 2 best of 5s.
What a finals.
But
what
what
an incredible match this was.
Insane champion summer. Thank you guys so much for being here to watch it with us.
Absolutely. I mean, we do it for you guys, the OGN Legion, and we'll see ya On the next one, we're going to kick it over to Jober to do some translating through the award ceremony. But man, what a pleasure it's been to cast with you as always this season, Monte Cristo. And what a pleasure to see these amazing games from these amazing players. And in the end, the KT Arrows do what very few thought was possible, and they will win Champion Summer.
And that's right, we'll find out who the MVP is.
Yeah.
Players already on the beach here.
Yep. Time to run out, grab that trophy. Wow. I don't know. What can you say?
It's been a hell of a night, and there they are. Champions Cup hoisted.
It's a beautiful sight. Well deserved.
Lost his first Champions Final. He's back. He is the king. Will he get this season's MVP? I think he deserves it.
I think it'd be poetic. I think he should, but you know, we'll see. It's still not decided yet. We have to see what the MVP awards say, but wow, what a finals. What a night. The scenery, the games, the plays, it could not have been a more perfect night of League of Legends.
It couldn't have been, and definitely this series going down as one of the all-time greats.
Absolutely.
So entertaining. If you are just tuning in now, watch the VODs, watch the rebroadcast, do yourself a favor.
If you're just tuning in now, spoiler alert, KT Arrows won Champion Summer. Yeah, and they're kind of lifting the trophy right now. Awesome. Well, get your cell phones out, take a picture of the screen, it'll make you feel like you're there. Wow, we really went a long way for this one too, Monte Cristo. We traveled to Busan, then we went into outer space for the last half of this match. And now we've come back down to Earth for the awards ceremony.
And the underdog's taking it, man.
That's right. What a amazing performance. And now I think we will hand it over to Jobra, who's, I would imagine, standing by and ready to do some translating. I don't see him anywhere, but...
I am here.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's it for us, guys, from Do and Monte Cristo in South Korea. Thank you for watching Champion Summer. Take it away, Jobra.
Thank you, Doa and Monty, and my gosh, what a match. I mean, you guys talked everyone through it. You got us all hyped, but right now I am literally crouching down on bare sand because there's not enough space, but I'm just as excited as ever to run us through even just this award ceremony, just the, man, the story for KT Arrows. And this is why everyone's talking about it on Twitter and like all sorts of social media. This is why you're a fan of KT Arrows if you are. You know, they might get you through a couple heart attacks, but man, when they make it through, is it satisfying? Is it entertaining? There's no doubt about that. I don't think there's ever been a full match of KT Arrows that hasn't been entertaining, really. I mean, and look at these guys. Usually when teams win, they're still a little bit exhausted. But the energy, these guys shouting, taking turns, saying just how great they feel right now. And that just shows, again, one of the youngest teams, you know, average age-wise. And they're just shouting into the microphone, saying thank you to the fans. Yeah, they're all shouting. There's still so much energy in them because the adrenaline just pumping through these guys. You know, sometimes we'll see like people, you know, crying out of joy or just exhausted but still happy. But these guys, they were waiting for this moment all, not just this season. They're season. Kakao asking the crowd if they still had fun, even if it's been so long, just past midnight now in Korea. People waiting out in the beach here in Busan, responding to him saying, of course. And yeah, I mean, you gotta say, definitely one of the most entertaining games of League of Legends ever. And Kakao just saying, yeah, you know, getting through that best of 5. Yeah, he says, yeah, of course it was rough. I mean, there was a little bit of a down environment in our booth after we lost set number 2 and 3, but we are the guys who pulled through the blind pick. We are the guys who win the blind picks. I mean, in some ways, they're kind of the new Frost. You know, they get you to the blind pick, they give you a couple heart attacks, but in the end, they win it all. And he just shouted, let's go all the way to the very finals, take it all through best of 5s.
이때까지 우승 한 번 못했는데 저 응원해주신
And
팬분들
Kakao
그리고
just
KT
says,
응원해주신
thank you so
팬분들
much for being
정말
here,
정말
and
감사합니다.
I've never held the trophy, but for all those who have been my fan, and also, of
이렇게.
course, the fan, the
네.
new
본인
KT
소개 한번
Arrows, thank you
일반식으로
so
한번
much
해봐야 되지
for
않겠어요?
believing in us, and we got it to you guys after all this time. I mean, Kakao, really, what a start for him.
오늘 우승했어.
Rookie rapping, saying, yeah, my name's Rookie, got the trophy,
밀당 어땠어요?
showing us that he's learned a little bit from
다들
that
선수
pregame
정말
interview.
잘하시더라고요. 야수 미러전 처음 해봤지만
And
되게 마음
Rookie just saying, I mean,
굳게 먹고 한 것 같고
definitely got to give it to
저희
Dade.
팀원들이 너무
He's showing us
잘해줘서 다들
why
선수는 걱정 없이 한 것
he's
같아요.
one of the best Yasuos in the world, and it was my first time playing a Yasuo mirror match, and I think both of us came in just with so much determination, but it was an exciting
카카오
game.
형도 기억 많이 해주시는데 저희 4명
And,
기억 많이 해주시면 좋겠고요.
Yeah, Rookie's just saying, I know everyone, you guys all know Kakao, you guys all cheer for Kakao, but please after this, remember us four too, like this is us as a
저희는
team.
이제
This is
롤드컵까지
the Arrows.
카카오 형만 믿고 그리고 저희 4명과 함께
And he's
롤드컵까지
like, yeah, and
지켜가겠습니다.
we're gonna go all the way to the World
감사합니다.
Championship. We're gonna, of course, have faith in our leader, Kakao, but you guys please have faith in us four too. And I mean, for all of you guys, Kakao, of course, he was on the stage last year with his sister team KTB, but they got second place. What a story for him. You know, he's really been that guy that's been bounced around the KT organization to hold down the entire organization, really. And then these other four guys, these rookies, all of them really, always getting hailed for their potential, but never really having a chance to prove it. They, under the leadership of Kakao, have now finally gotten
적에게
their
두려움을
chance.
가지지 말라고 하셔서
And
아니
Arrow
목이
just
이런
saying,
거예요. 안 울어요.
Arrow
안
just
울어요. 안
saying,
울어요.
I'm not
목이
crying.
이런
His
거예요.
voice is a little bit shaky. He's just like, I'm just out of breath. Like,
박사님하고
this
좀
is
감사하다고
my voice.
하나 전해드리고 싶어요.
And he says, yeah, you know, my coaching staff, they told me not.
카운슬링 해주신
Oh, and also
그래서-
he's had someone helping him go through kind of a form of counseling because he always had this pressure of playing against his lane opponents. He always kind of played scared, and they helped him get over that fear of comparing himself to his opponents and just playing, to his fullest potential, not thinking about his opponent but just himself, and just telling everyone that counseling has really helped him, and really thankful for that opportunity to work through
제가
his
기독교
fears.
신자라서 하나님한테 감사하고요.
네.
그 부모님이랑 말할 사람은 많은데 부모님 친구들 KT 구단은
And yeah, just Arrow just
말
saying,
못해서 미안하고
getting through his thank
군대에
yous.
있는 친구들한테 고맙다고 응원해줘서
네. 이렇게 보기
And he's like
신
running
게
out
우는 게
of
아니야
breath.
보기 신
Of
거지.
course, thanked his
이렇게
parents,
보기
but then
신적이
he's like, I
마지막이
don't
언제예요? 이렇게
know.
보기 신 우는 거 아니에요?
I'm sorry
보기
if
신
I
거지.
can't name everyone,
이렇게
but
기억도 안 나요.
기억이 안 나?
I'm just out of breath. I'm really tired right now, but thank you to everyone. Also his friends who are in the military right now.
우는 거 아니에요?
And
보기
Arrow
신
keeps
거지.
saying, no, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying. It's just my voice,
네.
but there are definitely tears of joy in his eyes.
보기 신 겁니다. 네.
And I mean, rightly so.
썸데이. 오늘 뭐 기가 막혔어.
And someday, to some, the hero for the Arrows in the beginning, of course, in match 1 with his Maokai. I mean, his Maokai every time it's come out.
고맙고 연습 도와준 KT 블리츠한테 고맙고
And
개인적으로
someday just
저희
saying,
가족이 좀 저를 많이 밀어줘요.
of course,
그래서
shout out to
고맙다고
Samsung Blue
전해드리고
for such an
싶고,
amazing match for
마지막으로 이
everyone.
시간까지 응원해주신 팬 여러분들
And he sends art out to the fans at the end, and he says, thank you to, of course, the Bullets. They've helped us prepare so much in our in-house scrims, and also my family. They've been so supportive of me personally. So thank you for that.
아빠 사랑해요.
And sending out a heart to his dad also someday. In a lot of ways, one of the first rookies to kind of enter the scene and get hailed as that guy with potential, but maybe his champion pool wasn't large enough. Maybe he hasn't had enough experience, but here he is.
이거 진짜 우승 못하면은 억울할 정도로 연습 많이 했거든요.
Johnny
새벽까지.
saying,
그래서
I
우승해서 기분
practiced
좋고
so much
제가
for this
항상
final.
팀 애들한테 좀 쓴소리를 많이 해요.
It's
근데
been
그
rough, you know. I
참고
was gonna
좋은
be
성격으로
so
같이 와준 팀원들한테
just
우선
sad
먼저 얘기하고
if we
싶고요.
didn't win that trophy because I practiced so much. It would have all gone down the drain. I practiced to the wee hours every morning.
네.
And so, I'm so glad. So glad we won. And now, of course, now these guys do have to look forward to that qualifiers for the World Championships. They could step onto that world
저번
stage.
시즌에 서버 우승자 SKK가 롤드컵 우승했듯이 저희도 꼭 롤드컵 진출해서 우승할 수
just
있도록
saying,
하겠습니다.
hey,
감사합니다.
last year K won summer and then they went straight to win world. Let us repeat that success for all of you guys. So let us just, we're gonna get to that world championship and then we're gonna win that trophy too. The Summoners Cup, of course, their next target. So congratulations once again to the KT Arrows. They have just been, I think everyone, every analyst, every fan, even if you were a fan of them, you had to say like these guys have potential. You know, they're that dark horse team, but will they ever get consistent enough? Will they ever get that experience and calm nerves to get through several extended matches? And they've definitely shown that today. So we will go on to first the G-Skill KDA Awards. Of course, we get awards, or give out awards rather, for the whole season for individuals, and then at the very end, the teams themselves. First, we're going to welcome our representative from Innovation Team U, G-Skill here in Korea, to help award the players with the best KDAs this season. And thank you, of course, to all the fans. I know some of you guys are probably just dying to tune out because you've been staying up all night. For us, we're just about to start our night and hopefully go to sleep, or some of us go back to Seoul now. But a lot of you guys stayed up or took naps just to watch this game, and my gosh, was it worth it for everyone. So thank you all for just being with us while watching this match. History in the making. Looper, there he is. He does get the award for top. Dandy gets the KDA award for Jungle. Easy Hoon actually picking up the KDA award for mid. Arrow finishes as the top KDA for the AD carry position, and Mata. I mean, Samsung's still representing very well, of course. Samsung White actually, and these guys have consistently landed solid KDAs. Top, it's Looper. Samsung White representing 3 players in the top KDAs for their roles: Looper, Dandy, and then all the way at support Mata and Easy Hoon. Just, miss all these hyper carry mid and all these stars of their teams. Easy Hoon rising up with consistency with the best KDA in the mid lane. And Arrow, of course, the guy who helped win the championship for his team today. That's KDA award for AD carry. So we'll be handing each of these awards out to these players. Congratulations to them. Still a successful season for a lot of these guys. I think, a lot of, and right now, of course, Europe trying to decide who's going to be their last team coming to the World Championships. It's all falling into place one by one. I think everyone is starting to get excited again. A lot of the times, it's spring season or beginning of summer, everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to Worlds, but not sure who's going to make it. Now is the time to get excited again, and after this type of match, I mean, the Arrow forgot his bouquet. He's just a little out of it right now. Ecstatic, of course, for his win. Mata nice enough to help remind him alongside Caster Jun. But especially for the Korean qualifiers coming up soon at the end of August. In every region, one by one, we're going to see all the teams come up. But have your eyes set on the Korean qualifiers because it's going to be fireworks everywhere, I think. Just like last year, K, them making it through. What a story there, too. They defended against the KT Bullets once again to make it to Worlds and win that Summoners Cup. See if Arrows can repeat a similar storyline for the Korean League of Legends fans and all of you fans of OGN. There are your top KDA earners for this season once again for OGN champions. Summer 2014. Of course, with Hat 6. Congratulations to you guys once again, and we will, I believe, move on to the MVP award. So thank you, of course, to the representative from Innovation Team U, G-Skill. They've been sturdy sponsors for us for several seasons. Yep, it's the Sonokong IB MVP award coming up next. Who will it be? Now, before we
원정
introduce who
이사님을
the winner
모시겠습니다.
is. Of
큰
course, we
박수로 맞아주십시오.
will invite our representative from Sonokong IB. They also have been great supporters of the League of Legends scene here.
대배성공에 아낌없는
in
후원을 해주시는 서로공
Korea.
아이비의 강원전 이사님께서
Been
죽여주시겠는데요.
with champions several seasons in a row.
아 제가 이
Who
MVP
is the MVP for the whole
누군지
season?
통보를 받았는데 까먹었어요.
Caster
네.
John.
아 그거 그렇군요. 네.
He got admitting that
전달받았습니다.
he was
이번
relayed
시즌
who the MVP was, but
에너지
quickly forgot him amidst all the
파워식스
excitement.
챔피언스
He has been reminded though, who is it? Champion Summer 2014
MVP
MVP of the entire season will be
누구? 맞습니다. KT 에러스의
it is Kakao from the KT Arrows, and what a fitting player for MVP.
네.
I mean, of course, MVP oftentimes awarded by
이번 시즌
your
가장
performance
높은
in
활약으로
game every
팀을
match. That's how we
우승으로
award
이끄는데
MVP
큰 역할을
per
한
match. But this guy has meant
카카오
so
선수에게
much for the Arrows and the KT organization overall. You know, there's a reason they tossed him back and forth, even if it's been tough on him or his teammates. They trusted in him so much, I'm sure, and now it's paying off. He's led four shining stars, just waiting to be refined
진짜 축하,
to
축하,
the
축하드리는
Champions
카카오
Trophy.
선수에게 다시 한번
Gets the
큰
MVP
축하의
award. I
박수를
mean,
부탁드립니다.
just complete closure here at Ojin Champions for Kakao. Of course, new goals to be set with the World Championship qualifiers, but I think right now, more than anyone, he deserves a celebration.
자 이제
So a great season for Kakao and his
핫식스
teammates.
챔피언스 서머 2014
But you know,
3위
Rookie's
준우승
right.
우승에 대한 시상을
At
하도록
this point, it's
하겠습니다.
no longer Kakao and his
네,
boys.
이제
It
3위
is really
한국
the Arrows.
e스포츠
They've
협회
grown into such an amazing team.
소만수 사무국장님께서 시상해 주겠습니다.
So,
여러분 큰 박수로
should really-
환영해 주십시오.
Of course, recognize everyone. I think we will. I think we'll see that again during the World Championship qualifiers.
네.
Now we will move on.
에너지업 파워 핫식스 핫식스 롤 챔피언스 서머 2014
Award ceremony.
3위 큰 박수로 받아주시기 바랍니다. 삼성
Inviting our
파이팅입니다.
representative from Hot 6. Of course, first up, Samsung White.
네. 자 이번 시즌 아쉽게
I mean, Samsung White has had a good season too. They had to face this team, but still, these guys have been fairly consistent ever since their rise last
3위 아쉬움을
spring. If you think about that,
자 3위를 차지한
I mean, they still made it to Worlds, of course, a slight downfall there, but then they were fine and they came back again.
삼성 화이트 선수들과 함께
And overshadowed a little bit by Blue, but helping cement Samsung as that top organization for quite some time. Really, the first half of 2014 was a Samsung year.
다시 한번
KT Arrows, I mean, Kakao and the Arrows have a knack for kind of ruining everyone's dream, though. They helped take down T1K in a lot of ways, and now they also dethroned Samsung Blue. But Samsung White here still representing the organization for third place. Of course, soon to be followed by Samsung Blue in second place, and really that's still something to be recognized for Samsung. The Samsung organization today might be a bitter moment for the entire crew, but to have both of your teams up on stage for this award ceremony, how impressive.
이승현 대표님께서 시상해 주겠습니다. 여러분
Next up,
따뜻한 박수로 환영해
we have,
주십시오.
of course, Riot Games Korea. I mean, of course, this couldn't happen without them. So, thank you to them for all their support. Always working so closely with OGN to make sure that we can make all this happen. Of course, Riot Games as a whole, very supportive of the esports scene. I'm sure we're all aware of that by now. I'm very thankful because without them, OGN wouldn't have the chance to show you guys this kind of stage and this kind of production and these players to show you these kind of matches. There is Blue, of course, always a bitter moment for the second place team. They just got through a very intense loss. But they did show why they were able to reign for so long. They won last season of Champions. They helped with White, their sister team, win Masters 2014 here at OGN. And just when it came down to the wire, they did lose the Arrows, but still get second place. securing
삼성
2 top 3
블루
spots
선수들과
for the Samsung
Higher
organization.
Korea
Spirit and
이승엽
Dade
대표님께서
looking quite out of its depth, of course. I mean,
기념사진을
we saw how he was
함께하고
affected
계십니다.
from the semis.
자, 여러분 다시 한번
Heart definitely tears in his eyes, and yeah, it's a bitter moment. I mean, they were about to achieve that dream of 2 trophies in a row to kind of prove themselves. I think these guys, they still want to prove themselves. You know, K got 2 wins in a row. They want to show that they were that good, and quite frankly, they are. But it comes down to your matchups, and it comes down to really, I think, the arrows. Knowing what to aim for, knowing that if they could just get to that blind pick, they had such an advantage mentally in preparing for that matchup. And so we will recognize the winners once again before we close off the broadcast for tonight. Nearing 12:30 a.m. here in pitch darkness at the Haeundae Beach in Busan. Very southern tip of South Korea. Right next to the beach. What an event. I mean, the weather, not a single drop of rain, not much wind either as we neared the start of our match. And now, Hot 6, of course, will be helping represent, well, someone from Lotte actually who helped produces the hot drink Hot 6. So Lotte Korea, we will be awarding that first place award, the champions of summer 2014 here at OGN. It is the KT Arrows, and there they are. Have their shirts and caps all prepared. They all look like they're ready to go to the golf course. But in contrary, they're actually here just to pick up a giant check. And they will be your champions for Summer 2014 to round out the 2013-2014 season. Season 4 of League of Legends here in Korea before we head into the World Championships, which of course will partly be held here in Korea too. And there is the trophy. Arrow still, he's starting to cover his face, I think. There we go, yeah, he's definitely teary-eyed, doesn't want to show those tears, but it's just out of excitement. Arrow's still a little bit out of it, doesn't know where to look, doesn't know which camera he's looking at. There we go. Arrow's just like, oh yeah, I see it now. I see that light. That's right, hold it proud. Congratulations to the KT Arrows. Congratulations to the KT organization. I know Coach Lee, that coach of KT, has also been so hungry for this win. They have such a history in other esports, and they've been trying. I mean, they've always come so close. They've always showed that they had the potential in their organization to pick up that trophy, but they never got the chance. And the new stars, the youngsters they believed in, finally carried through under Kakao's leadership. That is it for the Korean portion of Season 4 League of Legends, but that's not it. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we will be going to the World Championship qualifiers the week after next. And so you guys should definitely be tuned into that. Just stay tuned, or if you follow the channel, you'll get it. No problem. That's going to be an exciting series of best of fives before we head into the World Championship, where it all comes down worldwide. Best teams from each region competing. I don't think I need to repeat much more about the World Championship for you guys. Thank you all for watching this season of OGN Champions with myself, Monty Do, and of course all the crew here at OGN. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you for letting them know how much you appreciate all of them, us. We really love you guys, and we will return with the World Championship qualifiers. An exciting series of best of fives in Korean League of Legends. That's it. Thank you once again, and have a good night or good morning.
I'm clumsy, my head's a mess, 'cause you got me growing taller every day. We're giants in a little man's world. My heart is pumping up so big that it could burst. Been trying so hard not to let it show, but you got me feeling like I'm stepping on buildings, cars and boats. I swear I could touch the sky. I'm 10 feet tall. Stars won't let you break. I put up a sign in the clouds so they all know that we ain't ever coming down. I'm trying so hard not to let it show, but you got me feeling like I'm stepping on buildings, cars and boats. I swear I could touch the sky. I'm 10 feet tall. Make me what I never want. You build me up from nothing into something. Yeah, something from the dust. Been trying so hard not to let it show, but you got me feeling like I'm stepping on buildings, cars and boats. Tonight the sky above reminds me of your love. Walking through winter time and the stars are shining.
잭선자 감격이 어쩔 줄 모릅니다. 3년 만에 4강 진출 올라갔습니다.
역사에 당당하게 삼성블루의 이름을 써 넣습니다.
네.
게임이 즐거웠던 소년들 아니었습니까?
왜 카카오가 잘하는 정글러인지 증명했습니다.
I've been sitting watching life pass from the sidelines. Been waiting for a dream to
SKK는 속이 탈 겁니다.
최선의 플레이를 보여주고 싶었겠습니다만 이게 여의치가 않네요.
If I left this all behind, would the wind be at my back?
진짜 뭐 가는 것이 아닌가 했는데 인가 탈락했어요.
네.
안타깝습니다. CJ.
This time
3년 만에 올라왔습니다.
네.
하지만 상대가 너무 강했죠.
말로 표현할 수 없을 만큼 기쁜 것 같아요.
친구들 응원해줘서 고맙다.
결승 갈 때까지 꼭 이 멤버로 쭉 갔으면 좋겠습니다.
잘 풀린 것 같아서 팀원들께 감사해요.
팬분들 정말 감사드리고 감독님, 코치님 감사드립니다.
화이트 팀을 이긴 만큼 꼭 3대 0으로 저희가 우승할 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
Welcome to the League of Legends 2014 World Championship.